What's up? What's up? So, I have just been in such a specific and particular chapter of life. And I just feel like for whoever else is in that same super particular specific area of life, I just want you to know you're not going crazy. You're changing seasons, you're changing cycles, you're changing levels. You're getting out of information mode into integration mode. And by now, I'm sure we all know that spirituality, ascendance, evolution, it's not about just becoming one thing, right? And if you are still becoming one thing, baby, no shade to you either, but let's expand a little. Just a little bit, you know? Let's expand. Because it's not about becoming anything. It's about being all the things and just being able to go with the flow as you are being all of the things and knowing what moment calls for what. As we get trained, in spiritual warfare and just regular life, adulting, growing up, you know what I'm saying? It's not about becoming anything. I feel like that's a dead mission, trying to become anything. It's just okay, what you learned in this season, next time a season like this appears, will you be ready? Will you know what to do? Will you remember and equip yourself properly? It's not to say that you'll become this person who never has these challenges again. They'll be back, but next time you'll know how to handle them. Next time you'll know how to keep yourself calm in any season that you're in. And so a lot of us, again, this is very specific for whoever gets it and vibes with it, but it's a lot of us are coming out of just chronic information mode. There was a lot of things we needed to understand about ourselves, a lot of things we needed to understand about the world, a lot of patterns that we needed to observe and sit within ourselves, and again in our community and our external, and then the bigger scale, the world, then bigger scale, what we understand about God and creation, and and so there's certain people who've been hermited, cocooned, even maybe a little untrusting, a little almost numb to life because you was watching all these patterns, and for a second there it got disappointing because you started to realize damn, everybody suck. And it's true. Everybody suck a little bit, including you, including me, everybody. We all got our patterns that are just so almost disgustingly human. We all be a little fake sometimes. We all be a little whiny sometimes. We all make excuses. We're all a little hypocritical. That's real. And so you can run yourself ragged in circles and just start to feel like everything is pointless when you're in that collection, information mode. But there's a reason for that season, because you do need to understand the nature of yourself. You do need to understand the nature of this world as it's operating today. You need to understand the nature of a lot of humans around you. But then eventually you get to that point where you start integrating back into life. Not to judge everybody, not to ride higher than them. That's the thing too. It's having a high frequency, being a high vibrational being, that does not mean that you ride higher than everybody else. It just means that you have a certain level of understanding. Matter of fact, a huge sign and symbol of you being a high frequency person is you having empathy for those around you. Not endlessly, but you know what I'm saying? You have an empathy. And so even right now, when you are in this season, you're going to start feeling crazy for a second, because it's you just decided everybody sucks and you don't want to be here no more. But now you'll start getting this call to get back to the basics of when you were a kid and everything was exciting. Everything was curious. Everything was a fresh experience to be had. Because see, the thing is the ultimate wisdom is understanding that you don't know anything. You can be prepared. You can try your best. You can take the information that you've gathered and you can use it accordingly in situations. But you can't get ahead of anything. Not for real. Not for real. There's always going to be something that catches you off guard. There's always going to be something that shocks you and surprises you. And that is a beautiful thing in this life. Because if you really knew everything the way you think you know everything, if you really had everybody figured out. You had everything in life figured out. You knew I've seen this person. I've seen this. What is the point? That's exhausting. That's depressing. Like, so I'm just sitting here letting life play around me. And I already have decided that it's all bullshit. Like, So reintegration means letting yourself feel alive again, despite the patterns, despite the groupthink systematic bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Letting yourself empathize with humanity enough to enjoy it again, because they always be saying, oh, it's lonely at the top, and what I'm saying, the more the less you can connect. But it don't got to be that way. Again, real mastery is being able to integrate everything that you know, and you should be able to live more of the life you want to live, not less of it. So you're not crazy, you're integrating, and there's a huge difference. But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of all of us in this journey of being, because even that's it, we is just human beings.